At first, it felt like this was going to be easy. Day 1, piece of cake. I felt motivated, energized, and honestly, kind of proud of myself. But then came day 2. That's when everything changed. I woke up with a pounding headache. My body felt sluggish, like I hadn't slept at all, and I was irritable, snapping at the smallest things. It was like my brain was begging me for sugar. By day 3, I was seeing chocolate bars in my dreams. No joke, everything started looking like a snack. Even a slice of bread felt like a guilty pleasure. It hit me hard. I was addicted, and my body, it wasn't happy about the sudden detox. This wasn't just a change in diet. This was withdrawal. There was a moment late one night, standing in front of the fridge, staring at a leftover piece of cake. I almost gave in. But then I remembered why I started. I whispered to myself, just one more day. You can do one more day. And I closed the fridge. Then something shifted. I woke up one morning feeling different. Lighter, calmer. Like I'd actually rested for the first time in forever. I went through my day without sugar. And the amazing part? My energy was still there. No crashes, no cravings, just balance. By midweek, I started noticing little things. My skin looked clearer. My mood more stable. I wasn't snapping at people like before. There was this quiet calm that followed me through the day. And the wildest part? The cravings started to fade. I wasn't obsessing over dessert anymore. I didn't feel like I was missing out. For the first time in a long time, I started to believe maybe I really can live without sugar. By the 3rd week, things took an unexpected turn. I stepped on the scale and noticed something incredible. I had lost about 2 kilos. And get this, it wasn't because I was dieting or starving myself. I was still eating regular meals, but without all the sugar. And I didn't feel deprived at all. When I looked in the mirror, it was even more surprising. My face looked clearer. I'm talking about noticeably smoother skin. My eyes were brighter than they'd been in a while. But the biggest change? My mood. I felt calm, more at ease with myself. No more mood swings or irritability. I couldn't stop thinking about how different I felt. Then I started paying attention to the ingredients on food labels. I'd never really looked at them before. And wow, the amount of hidden sugar in everyday products is shocking. Things I thought were healthy were loaded with sugar, from low-fat yogurt to granola bars. It made me realize just how much sugar we're consuming without even knowing it. It's everywhere, hiding in plain sight. I made it to day 30, and I still couldn't believe it. This was me. I stood in front of the mirror, almost in disbelief at the transformation. It wasn't just my appearance that had changed. Everything about my life felt different. At first, I thought 30 days would be impossible. I didn't think I could make it, but here I am, on day 30. What changed wasn't just my outward appearance, but also my mindset. For the first time, I felt in control. I wasn't a sugar addict anymore. I didn't need it to get through the day. And I realized something huge. Our bodies can actually heal. I used to believe that sugar was essential in my life, but now I know that if we just give our bodies a chance, they can recover and return to their natural state. From today, I know that change is possible, and that we all can live a healthier life without sugar, if we decide to start. One of the hardest parts of this challenge wasn't the sugar cravings. It was dealing with the people around me. Some people supported me. They were curious, inspired, even started cutting back on sugar themselves. But others didn't get it at all. I heard things like, "Come on, it's just one cookie." "You're being too extreme." "Life's too short. Enjoy it." At first, it made me doubt myself. Was I overreacting? Was this even worth it? But I realized something important. People don't have to understand your challenge. They just need to respect it. And honestly, the more I stayed consistent, the more people started to admire the discipline. I decided to share the challenge on social media. I wasn't expecting much, but the response shocked me. Messages poured in from people who wanted to try it, people who were struggling like me, or just needed someone to say, "You're not alone." That's when I knew this wasn't just a personal experiment. It became something bigger. After day 30, did I go back to eating sugar? The answer is yes, but in moderation. I didn't completely cut sugar out of my life forever, but I became way more mindful of what I eat. Before this challenge, I used to eat sugar without thinking. It was automatic. Now, I read labels, I check ingredients, and I ask myself, do I really need this? Sometimes the answer is yes, and I'll enjoy a treat without guilt. But most of the time, I honestly don't even crave it anymore. This challenge didn't just change what I eat, It changed how I think about food. I realized that a healthy lifestyle doesn't mean restriction. It means balance. Now I live with a new rule. Eat with intention, not out of habit. That one mindset shift made all the difference. If you're thinking of trying this challenge, don't be afraid. You're not giving something up. You're gaining control, energy, and clarity. The challenge was tough, but the results were totally worth it. You don't have to be perfect, but just try, even for just 1 week. You'll be amazed by what your body can do and how strong your willpower really is. If you've made it this far, maybe your next step starts today. If you enjoyed the journey, subscribe to the channel and start your own journey with us.